I have had many names in this long war. The humans knew me as Destroyer. In the Covenant, I was Supreme Commander. The prophets named me Arbiter. And your Master Chief calls me friend. How well do you know your friend, human? And what will you call me when you learn the truth of what I have done?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Level Start Podcast, part of the Play Legit Network, your only source for gaming and real talk. I'm your host, T42, and welcome to my new abode. I have moved, I have settled in, and I am here recording to you now from my new place. It's brighter here. I think I look great. I think it looks fantastic. It's lighter. You guys can see my ugly mug a little bit better, or I should say my luscious beard just a little bit more. Not waxed today because I have a lot going on, but that's okay. Let's get into the games. We're going to talk about gaming stuff. So here's something that I'm really not sure about. Now, the Kinect. Let's talk about the Kinect for a second. The Kinect is a very interesting piece of hardware. It's used for multiple things, not just for Xbox, stuff for good, stuff for research. I know a lot of people use it for scanning themselves in, doing like 3D animation stuff and videos and whatnot. Corridor Digital guys do that kind of stuff. It's really cool. Gaming, it's got some cool game features, but on the whole, as a majority, I think the Kinect is just a nice peripheral. So, of course, as you guys all know, with the whole Xbox thing that happened at E3 of 2013, when they were talking about you have to have it, I think I can really understand why there was such a big backlash, and understandably so. Now they're saying that you don't have to have it. They've come out with an Xbox that's $100 cheaper. But here's the final thing that kind of has me confused, is now they're going to be releasing a Kinect for Windows in July. Now, I'm lost for words that it's going to be coming to Windows. Why would anybody on Windows want it if a vast majority of the Xbox owners didn't want it to begin with? Now, I'm not saying it's a bad piece of tech. Like I said, some people really like using it. Great, good on you, have fun. But in general, on the whole, as a mass consumer thing, if one major gaming group, and then you talk about PC gamers who are pretty niche, I know they've like their Oculus Rift stuff, but this is one of those things where I'm really not understanding why. I'm not so sure what they're doing here. And the funny thing about it is it's looking like it's going to be sold for $200, when clearly before it made it look like it was only $100 with that price difference that Microsoft dropped. I'm really concerned and confused by this move, and if you guys have any input you'd like to add to this, please, by all means, in the comments, let us know what you think about this, whether it's going to be on our website or on our YouTube page. Get on the discussion, guys. We want to know what you guys think about this maneuver that Microsoft's pulling with the Kinect. But I don't know. Moving on from that, I've talked about this in the past with PC games. There's really awesome, cheap ways to get PC games, and I've come across another one. Now, some of you might be like, duh, we knew about it. There's this website called Bundle Stars. Bundle Stars. It's similar to Humble Bundle, where you can get really great deals, except for these guys, they're throwing out all kinds of deals all the time. Over the weekend, you probably could have spent about $55 and got yourself $1,200 worth of games. Like, it was ridiculous. It was phenomenal. Like, so many games. They had the ship, for example, the ship complete pack for $1. And then they had like this whole simulator bundle for like $3 that had so many sim games in it that you could play. We're talking about like, airport simulator, farm simulator, that kind of stuff. Now it doesn't sound like anything interesting, but let's get on to the free games that they've been doing. They have 5 weeks that they're doing free games. Last week, I don't remember what the game was, or 2 weeks ago, I don't know what the game was. Last week, it was Dino D-Day. They were giving away for free on Steam. And then this week, on Wednesday, they're going to be doing their next free game. And then they'll do 2 more after that. Pretty exciting. Keep your eyes out on this, guys. Bundle Stars. Go check them out. They have a lot of really cool stuff. We're not being paid to endorse them or anything, but I'm just wanting to let you guys know about the games and where to get them. So go check out Bundle Stars. Save yourself some money. Get yourself some games. Have some fun. Cool. Yes. Moving on. I played a game over the 4th of July weekend here in the United States called Broforce, and I felt it was very appropriate to play this game over the Independence Day weekend. I played it with a buddy of mine. We played through the whole thing because it's in alpha, early access, and it's a side-scrolling shooter, crazy, got 'em up with all your bros. They have different characters in there, like RoboCop, but they call him Brobocop in this one. It's kind of silly, but when you watch this trailer I'm about to show you, you'll understand just how silly and fun it is. You're looking at a guy who loves the Expendables movies, laughs at the cheesy cliche one-liners from the old 80s action movies. I eat that stuff up. I think it's hilarious. I don't take it seriously, and you have to not take it seriously. But anyway, check out this trailer right now for Broforce and tell me you don't want to play it, because it's awesome. I had so much fun with it, and they're still coming out with more missions and more bros. Here you go. Check out Broforce.
Broforce! Oh, hell yeah! Freedom! New bros! Ronan! Yeah! Brochetti! Amazing features! Mega bosses! Bees! Tactical swine! Motherfucking ziplines! Coconuts! Online multiplayer! And all the Broforce!
That game is so much fun. You guys, I had so much fun playing it. Maybe for a live stream, I'll do some more playing of it so you guys can check it out sometime. It's fun because you can play it with your friends, and it's a great just have fun. And it got pretty intense at times too, especially with that new big boss fight they have with that giant helicopter. It gets pretty intense. So it's a lot of fun. Go enjoy it, guys. One of the other things I wanted to talk about was this new game that's coming out for, I think it's for PC, but it's Wings of Saint Nazaire, I believe is what it's called. It's a retro space combat game for any of you who ever played like Wing Commander and the X-Wing games, like X-Wing Alliance, X-Wing TIE Fighter, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, that kind of stuff. If you've played any of those games, those retro style games, you're gonna really like this, and you should be seeing some footage of it now. Very similar to those old style games. It has an old style graphic look to it with new types of textures and a quality that is above par, and from what the old ones used to have, but still has that classic look and feel to it. Still with looks like a lot of fun, but you can play it right now for free. If you get over to their Kickstarter, go to their website, you can try their alpha for free. Play the latest build of the game in your browser, and so there's a link for it on PC Gamer. If you go to PC Gamer, and they have a link for it in their article on this game. I'm sure if you just search for Wings of Saint Nazaire, you should be just fine finding it there. But go check it out, guys. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Moving right along, let's talk about some classic games. We're gonna and this is funny because I say classic because it is a classic when you look at it. Half-Life 2. let's talk about Half-Life 2. This November, Half-Life 2 is turning 10 years old. What? What? That is crazy. I mean, I've got nieces and nephews at that age or younger. Like, that is just nuts to me. I remember when this game came out, and it was all the rage, and it made waves, and it did so many things. And to this day, it's done so much for our gaming industry that is still a viable piece of tech to this day. As a matter of fact, the new Titanfall game uses a heavily modified version of the Source engine in their game. Now, we're not going to get into Titanfall and whatnot, but anyway, it is still used. You know, Gary's Mod, any of these guys you see, like Scenairs and them doing like Trouble in Terrorist Town, or any of the games that they do, most of that stuff is in Gmod, which is, all based off of this guy. Half-Life 2 turning 10 years old this November. It is shocking to me just how that game has stood the test of time, and yet no Half-Life 3. Gee, bus. Come on, Valve, you know you'll make bank. Just do it. Anyway, whatever. I'm over it. Moving on. Moving on. So, yeah, there are plenty of things on my mind that I'd love to talk to you guys about, dealing with games and gaming and esports. There's all kinds of stuff. I was reading a recent article in Game Informer about esports and, like, esport athletes who are retiring and what do they do after they retire. And we're talking about these kids are, like, 26, 20. They're, like, my age. They're like 27, 28 years old, and they're retiring from esports. And the funny thing about it is they're not retiring out of not being good enough. It's just like they're kind of wanting to move on with their life and do other things. And God, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. It's such a... I could go on talking about for hours. I've had many lunchtime discussions with some of my bros, my buds, my friends, my gaming friends about it, about the esports and what it means to us as gamers, good and bad. But anyway, enough of that. Enough of me. Enjoy your week, guys. There's plenty of gaming to be done. All you console guys, there's plenty of gaming to be done. There's always new games coming out for you Xbox Live and on your PS markets that you guys can download for free. And there's plenty of stuff to play, guys. Go have fun, hang out, get with your friends, enjoy yourself, and play games. But until next time, until next week, stay legit, play legit, have some fun, real talk. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Take it easy.